broadcasting code and other extant laws relating to broadcasting. All broadcasting stations must adhere to the principles of pluralism and to ensure equitable airtime to all political parties or views. All political programs shall adhere to legality, decency, and truthfulness. For the avoidance of doubt, the broadcast of a political campaign, jingle, announcement, or any other form of partisan party identification or symbol ends not later than 24 hours before polling day. Hate speech is prohibited. Be professional. NBC, your right to quality broadcasting. Announcer, management.
Next, news update. Everyone at the 103.5 FM immediately after entering 6 o'clock a.m. and 6 p.m. weekdays after to be updated, to be informed. News updates, live report. Everyone at the FM breaks the news, actuality.
I believe that if we are voting for a new Nigeria,
You can as well listen online via mixlr.com/gfm.
Good evening and welcome to Ebona, the 103.5 FM news update. Today, Thursday, the 16th day of February 2023, and the time is 2 minutes past the hour of 6. Martin Epanshuku Ekezie is my name. The headlines: 200 naira notes. Comply with Buhari's directives, Emefiele tells banks. Naira scarcity. Reactions as Otto Eze shares $100 to Anambra residents. APC presidential candidate Bola Tinubu paid a visit to Governor Wike in Port Harcourt. Nigerian army reacts as police kill soldier in Lagos. Crashed Zimbabwe plane was carrying diamonds. Now, details. 200 naira notes. Comply with Buhari's directives, Emefiele tells banks. Governor of Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, Godwin Emefiele, has revealed that since President Muhammadu Buhari announced his latest directive on the new naira policy on Thursday, he, Emefiele, has met with the leadership of about 15 commercial banks. The CBN governor stated this when he visited the presidential villa hours after the nationwide televised broadcast by the president, where he announced that only the old 200 naira notes will remain a legal tender until April 10th, 2023. He said the meeting with the bank executives earlier on Thursday was to ensure ample supply of the old 200 naira notes to alleviate the sufferings of Nigerians. He also appealed to Nigerians to allow the naira redesign policy of government to work. According to him, allowing the currency swap to work will go a long way to help the nation's economy. Also speaking, Chairman of the House Special Ad Hoc Committee on Cashless Policy, Naira Redesign and Currency Swap, and leader of the House of Representatives, Honorable Ado Dogowa, emphasized that going into election without hard cash will put members of the National Assembly at a disadvantage irrespective of the political party they belong. He affirmed that each member of the House of Representatives is entitled to 70 million naira cash to pay polling agents and for other election running costs, saying if they have no hard cash, they will be disadvantaged in the exercise. Dogowa explained that his committee was mandated by the House and by extension the National Assembly to interface with the President and the CBN on the implementation of the policy. He said although most of what they wanted to discuss with the President had been taken care of by his broadcast earlier in the day, especially the extension of the validity of the old 200 naira, there was the need to do more to ensure that his directives to the Apex Bank to make the money available is carried out immediately. Logowa said, now that the president has issued the directive, how do we ensure that the president's directive is being carried out or out on the ground? This is what we came to iron out today. No matter how professional a policy is, it's counterproductive if it induces suffering on Nigerians, he declared. Federal Road Safety Corps decorated promoted officers, marshals in Enugu. About 59 newly promoted officers and marshals of the Federal Road Safety Corps FRSC Enugu State Command were on Wednesday decorated with their new ranks. Those decorated included 39 officers and 20 marshals of the command. Speaking during the decoration in Enugu, the sector commander, Mr. Joseph Toby, noted that promotion comes with higher responsibilities meant to meet the mandate of the cause. Toby urged the newly decorated officers and marshals to continue to work hard to justify the confidence reposed on them, leading to their promotion and elevation to higher ranks. According to him, everybody, especially those newly promoted and decorated, must brace up for greater challenges ahead, which must be surmounted as far as the job is concerned. He said promotion comes from the Almighty God as well as one's hard work and prayers too. We thank our Corps Marshal, Mr. Dauda Biu, the Federal Road Safety Corps Management and Board for approving the promotion and elevation to new ranks of these officers and marshals. I believe that the new ranks will spur you and motivate you to do more to ensure safety of all in the roads in Enugu State. The new ranks also means more discipline as you have other juniors looking up to you and silently understudying you to learn from your successes within the job and during off-duty hours as well, he said. He also commended the Federal Road Safety Corps headquarters for the support given to the command to ensure optimal performance. Responding, Corps Commander Anthony Obodo, newly promoted and decorated Corps Commander in the command, appreciated the Corps Marshals, FRSC Board and Management for the promotion and elevation to new ranks. Obodo, who spoke on behalf of the newly decorated officers and marshals, pledged that they would not disappoint on their new assigned roles and responsibilities. Naira scarcity reactions as Atoeze shares $100 to Anambra residents. Nigerian billionaire Atoeze has sparked mixed reactions after a video of him sharing $100 each to youths in Anambra State surfaced online. This comes amidst the current new Naira scarcity and chaos in the country over the rejection of the old currency notes. Newsmen reports that People's Democratic Party PDP chieftain is known for his philanthropic gestures in the southeast, but it is unclear what occasion he is sharing the money. Many Nigerians reacted to the video, while some claimed Atoeze is preparing grounds for politics. Others said he was trying to alleviate the current hardship. APC presidential candidate Bola Tinubu paid a visit to Governor Wike in Port Harcourt. The APC flag bearer and his running mate Kashim Shettima were accompanied by the party's national chairman Abdullahi Adamu, governors Abubakar Bagudu Kebi, Babajide Sanwo-Olu Lagos, and Dave Umahi Ebonyi. Others at the meeting included former governors Kayode Fayemi Ekiti and Adam Soshomole Edo, as well as the Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Timpri Silva, among others. However, a former Minister of Transportation and ex-governor of Rivers, Rotimi Amechi, was conspicuously absent at the meeting. Also, the APC governorship candidate in Rivers, Tonye Cole, was not at the meeting. There have been allegations that Wike has instructed his political allies in Rivers State to work for Tinubu. Wike, who is a member of the G5 of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), has not been on good terms with his party's presidential candidate, Atiku Abubakar. The G5 is a group of 5 aggrieved PDP governors who have been consistent in their demand that Iyosha Ayu step down as PDP national chairman for a Sultana as a precondition for them to support the presidential ambition of Atiku. Nigerian army reacts as police kill soldiers in Lagos. Nigerian army reacts as police kill soldier in Lagos. The Nigerian army has given an update on the incident that led to the killing of one of its gallant soldiers in Lagos State on Wednesday by an officer of the Nigerian police force. Newsmen reported earlier that some police officers were accused of stabbing a soldier to death in the Ojijo area of Ikorodu in Lagos. The incident happened on Wednesday evening and reportedly led to a series of shootings in the area, causing palpable tension amongst residents. Reports said policemen took cover at Ojijo police station when they discovered the victim was a military officer. The 81 Division Nigerian Army, however, in a statement issued on Thursday morning through its Deputy Director of Public Relations, Lieutenant Colonel Olabisi Ayeni, explained that the victim, soldier, allegedly confronted the suspect policeman who was not properly dressed and was standing very close to a patrol vehicle of Operation Mesa to confirm his identity. He said this led to the unfortunate incident. The soldier was immediately rushed to the Lagos State Polytechnic Hospital, Odogunya, for medical attention, but he was declared dead on arrival at the hospital. The remains of the soldier have been moved to 174 Battalion Medical Center in Ikorodu, the army spokesperson explained, adding that the suspect cop was arrested and kept in military custody for his safety and subsequently handed over to the Nigerian police for prosecution. However, the angry mob who witnessed the unfortunate incident took advantage of this and attacked the police station in the community. Troops have been deployed around the vicinity of all police stations in Ikorodu area to prevent a breakdown of law and order. Now we move over to the foreign scene. Crashed Zimbabwe plane was carrying diamonds. The light plane owned by mining giant Murowa Private Limited, which first landed near Beatrice on Monday afternoon, had a parcel of diamonds which were being transported under armed guard by police and private security officials. It has emerged. The Piper 31 Navojo aircraft landed on a field about 16 kilometers from Bratis at around 2:30 p.m. and had 5 people on board. Police yesterday said no one was killed in the crash, but 5 people on board were injured and taken to hospital for treatment. They were identified as the pilot, Namakura, of Borodawe, Murowa Diamonds Security Officer, Sarafina Kamnimazodo, Constable Obey of CID, Minerals, Flora, and Funa Unit, and 2 security guards from Facet Security Company, Petros Shaguruka, and Frederick Maroyi. Investigations into the cause of the crash are continuing, but there are preliminary indications that the plane could have developed an engine fault. Police said the diamonds, which were being moved from Murowa's mine, were secured before they were taken to Murowa's diamond office in Harare by security guards from Facet. We are now working together with officials from the Civil Aviation Authority of Zimbabwe to ascertain the cause of the accident. More details will be released in due course, said the National Police spokesperson, Assistant Commissioner Paul Nyati. Mr. Ishmael Gwaze, who saw the unfolding drama, said he saw the low-flying aircraft which appeared to be preparing to land but was producing a wet sound. He said the plane engines appeared to be stalling and restraining intermittently and eventually landed on a fire guard. The plane then sped along the fire guard and the front landing gear snapped and it overturned. A person who was nearest to the wreckage rushed to the scene and used a spanner to break the windows. More people then arrived to help in pulling out the people from the plane, said Mr. Waze. It is understood that just before the plane came down, the pilot, Nyamakura, informed the other people on the board that the airplane had developed a mechanical fault on its left engine and that he wanted to land safely. Nyamakura is reported to have decided to land on the farm and appeared to have done a remarkable job until the landing gear gave in, sending the plane spinning on the ground. The farm owner, identified as Mr. Gerard Douglas Davison, 68, rushed to the scene and took the 5 to Beatrice Hospital for treatment, from where they were later transferred to a medical facility in Harare. This is where we draw the curtains on news updates on Ebona at the 103.5 FM. But before we leave, a quick look at the headlines. ₦200 notes. Comply with Buhari's directives. Emefiele tells banks. Naira scarcity. Reactions as Arthur Eze shares $100 to Anambra residents. APC presidential candidate Bola Tinubu pay a visit to Governor Wike in Port Harcourt. Nigerian army reacts as police kill soldier in Lagos. Crashed Zimbabwe plane was carrying diamonds. You just listened to news update on Ebona, the 103.5 FM news, produced and read by Martin Ifeanyi Ekezie. Thank you for listening. Once again, good evening. So, like, subscribe, do the needful. Thank you.
After injury, will clock 2 10